How we doing today, man? Yeah. You're reading those numbers right. You read the title right. I had the whole recording and I was uploading it, but I decided against it because I'll go over what I did. But I was crashing out. I was fully crashing out, banging my desk, screaming, cursing, just really just frustrating stuff. And at the end, I said, who else would post that? Who else would be honest like that? Who else would show you guys that? But I actually just don't have to. I don't have to show that part, right? Because the internet is somewhat forever. So, people can always just, I don't know who would do it. I always forget that people actually watch these videos. So I don't want to embarrass myself that way, right? It's embarrassing that I even lost today because, all the professionals won today and all the best traders didn't lose, and all the, everyone on TikTok, they took winning trades. And how did I not see this? How did I do this? Why did I do this? FOMC tomorrow, blah, blah. So it's embarrassing enough that I already lost. We lost $270 across each of the or Apex accounts. So we're now sitting basically where we started on those accounts. And Top Step, we broke even, but we really should have blown the accounts. We were down 1,500. We were down the same. We took 3 real trades, and I'll go over them, right? The first trade we took was this inversion right here. Got clapped on that. And then we took a 2-minute inversion right here. Got immediately clapped on that. And then we took a inversion right here after we finally swept out what I wanted to see. And we got immediately clapped on that. So I don't really feel like going over my reasoning for longs, besides the fact that we had just been generating sell side, or like all this liquidity. I just really kept getting focused that we're going to get these highs. And then, if you can see, I'm on the NQ contracts. I'll just pull up the execution here. How I made back my money. I made back the money on the Top Step. I didn't keep trading the Apex because I was like, you know what? Apex, they're break even. I have still a buffer on them. There's no reason to just blow them. These accounts, I was down to my last little bit, and I just got really frustrated, so I just started going for it. And we got it back, luckily, right? I don't deserve that I made it back. But again, who shows you this, right? What YouTuber, what trading influencer is going to tell you, I crashed out today. I had the worst trade months I've had, the worst trade day I've had in forever. Maybe the worst ever. The only reason I would say it's not the worst ever is because I didn't keep trading the Apex. I took 3 losses. Whatever. Accepted it. But the quality wasn't there, and then we just crashed out on the Top Step. So we really should have blown the accounts. I mean, if it just went 7 points against us, we would have blown the accounts, right? So it would be, I mean, it's the same. I'm going to give you guys the same speech about what I did wrong, but we just didn't blow the Top Step accounts. That's it, right? But we didn't. I'm not any more happy about the day. I'm not any more whatever. I still traded horrible. I'll show you the executions here. All the trades I just showed you were there, right? Tried the long here, stopped out. Yeah, I tried the stab in early here. Closed it. Got back in. Whatever. Apex, we just took the 3 trades. I don't know how to show executions on here. But yeah. So we lost on this. I really thought, oh man, we edged our stop loss and we came up. And then I had my stop loss at this low. Boom. Sniped it. And then just chopped around. This is my first real loss on the day. I broke even on these stabs here. And then lost on this trade. I should have just stepped away. Tomorrow's FOMC. It's very conflicting on where we want to go. Do we want to go lower? Do we want to go higher? On the higher time frame, we have on the higher time frame, right? We have just all of this room to the downside. I mean, we've just been going straight up, right? If we have a massive FOMC day tomorrow, we could actually sweep all of this. So I kind of wanted shorts to this low. This is my main draw on liquidity for the day, but we just went straight down off open, so I was trying to fade it and go up, right? But what should have happened? I should have taken my first loss. It wasn't the greatest trade because how much time we spent in this gap, but when we had this resweep and we got this pump, I liked it, right? But I should have just taken one loss and end of the day. Because even though we broke even on the top step accounts, we actually end up losing way more on the day. I lost $900 on the Apex accounts pretty much. So like if I just didn't keep trading these, I would have been down 100 here. I would have been down 500 a day. Instead, I'm down 900. Like just ridiculous. But what is the root cause of this crash out? Because that's what we need to understand. That's what I need to get better at. It's why? Why did I feel the need to keep trading and keep trading and keep trading and keep trading and keep trading, right? What was the point of that? And let me just do the full screen because there's nothing on the chart here. 720, 12. Why did I feel the need to crash out? I don't know. I mean, I do know, but I don't know because I know better than this. I know better than to just spam trades. I want it too bad again. I had a great July. June's turned around halfway through. I had a great July. Great July. August, I did very well, but I did have some bad habits creep back in. But for the most part, I did very well, and I got 2 payouts. I got 2 trading payouts to trade really well. But last week, I literally talked about how I've been really just slipping again. Last week, we made profit on the week, but we really didn't trade that well. We were just overly stabbing at trades, not being patient. And there's a combination. There's a combination of things. I feel like I want to take trades so I have something to talk about on YouTube, right? Not that I'm not blaming that on the loss. I saw a trade that I liked. I took it. I lost. But realistically, what could I have done? I could have said, hey, FOMC's on Wednesday. Maybe I just don't trade. Maybe I don't even turn on the charts from Monday and Tuesday until after FOMC. And it's just 1 week out of the year. I could have just not traded. Now I'm going to have to make $300 per account to even bring them back to where they were in Apex. Just because I wanted to keep trading on a day before FOMC that I knew was improbable. So automatically I'd be up $900 this week if I just didn't trade until Thursday, right? And it's hard because it's hard to say, you know what, I'm going to sacrifice 3 days. I'm not going to trade Monday. I'm not going to trade Tuesday. I'm not going to trade Wednesday FOMC. I'm just going to wait for all that to happen. Because what are we going to see? We're probably going to see Thursday and Friday be great days. Probably Thursday. And if I could have just made a decision to not trade those 3 days. But what does that feel like? It feels like an eternity of not trading. It feels like another 3 days less that I have to make my goal, to make my profit, to get my payout. I'm wanting to force trades a lot now because I want to get my $200 days. I want to get my balances up. I want to get my buffers built. I want to do it so bad. I want to be a consistent profitable trader that's making $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month. I want that so bad. I want to force it so bad that I'm just letting myself not think long term. Because one loss, it feels like, well, I didn't make progress today. I have to wait a whole 24 hours to trade again tomorrow. So you know what? Maybe we can just try and make that back right now. Why wait 24 hours when I can just wait 15 more minutes for another setup? And that's not the right mentality. It's just not. This is typical price action of a day that is a no news day. We had news at 8:30, high impact, that didn't do anything. That should have been a telltale sign that we're not going to do much in the market till tomorrow. But yeah, I go for it. And I should have just taken one loss, $100, and been like, cool. Instead, I give back $200 more each account and then gamble and got lucky on the top step. So we're not down to $300 there, but we should be. We should have blown the accounts, really. But we're down like $1,500 on the day, right? And it's super annoying. And again, I wish you guys could have seen my raw reaction because I'm not proud of myself. I'm not happy. I'm not emotionless, right? I'm sitting here making a video, but I was crashing out. I was beating my desk, screaming, right? Frustrated with myself, calling myself an idiot, all these things because I was being dumb. But I wanted to upload that video because I know a lot of people, right? A lot of people are going to would clown me. But I know there's thousands of traders that go through the same thing. People, take drastic measures after losing. And I don't want to say it for just be careful with my channel. But people do crazy things. And I know that because I understand why. I understand the feeling, the frustration. We want this so bad. Anyone that's trading, we want this so bad. We want to be a trader so bad. We want to make trading work so bad that when it doesn't work, it feels like life's taking everything from you. That you're never going to succeed. That it's just over for you. One of the things I struggle with is like I can't figure out how much sizing I want to use. I can't figure out if I want to risk less. The pros and cons, right? Risking less, right? I don't make as I just keep the accounts longer, right? We don't blow through the accounts as quick. That's literally the only pro. The cons, trying to take too many stabs because it feels like it doesn't matter that much. Because I just lost 100, but 100 adds up quick, right? What else are the cons? It makes me take more stabs than I should probably. It makes getting to the payouts take forever. But that just is a discipline problem. It has nothing to do with the sizing. You're not losing because you're trading 2 micros. I'm not losing because I'm trading 2 micros. It's because I feel like I can take any setup I want with 2 micros. It feels like I don't need to stop trading with 2 micros. It feels like that's the problem. It's giving myself excuses. Oh, well, this is only one. I'll take a 1 micro stab here on just the top step accounts. I won't touch the Apex ones, but I'll take this gamble-y setup here on the top step because, you know what, it's only 2 of the accounts. I have 5. I'm not going my full size. You trick yourself into taking mid setups. There should be no B- setup. It should be, this is my setup. This is what I know is going to have the best chance at working. And I've been falling away from those habits because I want to build my buffer. I want to build my payout. I want to get more payouts. So I can get more accounts. So I can do this. I'm trying to rush the process, because I want this to work so bad. And again, like I said, I understand the feeling, the frustration that people can have when they fail at something like this, because I want this more than anything in life. I want it so bad because I want to show that it's possible. And I'm slowly showing that it's possible, but I'm falling back into the habits that kept me unprofitable, that kept me from getting payouts, that kept me from passing accounts. I can't believe that I let today happen. I can't believe it. And people in the comments are going to say, oh, I knew you were terrible. I knew you. Give it a break, man. Who else posted a journey like this authentically, this slowly, I'm not here to sell you guys a mentorship, right? I'm not here to as soon as I make my first 10K month, I'm going to start selling a mentorship. I'm not here for that, right? Who else just does this? Because I'm doing this to prove to me, old me now that doesn't really know. I still doubt it. I doubt if I can I actually do this? Will I be able to have the mental strength that it takes to actually trade? Because today I didn't today. So do I have that potential? I'm making this channel for me, for people like me that don't know if this actually can work. I don't know if this will work for me. I don't know if I will succeed at trading. I want to say I can. I want to think I can, but I don't know. It hasn't worked yet. This channel's for me. Who else? Nobody else really does it like this. And I'm not trying to just toot my own horn, but I'm saying, if you're trying to go clown on me and talk bad on me, oh, you're so trash, you're this, think about what you're doing. I could have just made up some excuses. Yeah, I took 1 trade today. I tried to size up and we lost. Show no executions. Tell you nothing. I could tell you anything you want to hear. Anything I want you to hear, right? But I show you guys the truth. So if you're going to come clown on me, it's all right. It's engagement. It gives me comments. But trading is hard. Don't comment negative stuff on anyone's stuff. Yeah, everyone can come here and say, I told you so. You just got lucky for those payouts. I didn't get lucky for those payouts. I promise you that. $1,500 in drawdown, trading 2 to 4 micros, getting those all the way up to a payout, getting 2 payouts in different accounts. I didn't get lucky. But I didn't build my habits so impossibly strong that I can't ever break them. I fell back. I slid back. We slid back on bad habits. I didn't get lucky on those payouts. No matter how much people want to hate on me, I did not get lucky. I traded well. I trade well. I can find good setups. I know what I'm doing. But I allow bad habits to ruin my trading, to hold me down. I have to beat that demon, right? So I get it. If you want to hate on it, I get it. If it's frustrating that I did this again, I get it. If it's frustrating because, I wish next week I could make a video, get another payout, because it's amazing to post a video about getting payouts. It's so fun. It's so cool. Oh my gosh, another payout. A first payout. This. Biggest payout ever, right? All these different titles. Getting a payout across 20 Apex accounts. I want to do that bad. But I have to accept the fact that's not going to happen next week. It might not happen the week after that or the week after that. And that's not the point isn't to have it happen every single week. The whole point is to just keep getting better at trading. Take better trades. Get better at trading. I don't want to go back to one trade a day because I don't really think that's the best way to trade. But maybe it's the only way I can succeed. I wouldn't have lost 300 today if I took one trade a day. So I'm in a crossroads right now. There's nothing to say about what I did. There's no way to justify it. There's no way I'm not going to sit here and beat myself up for the rest of the time because I'm not going to quit trading, right? So there's no point in dwelling on a mistake. There's no point to beat myself up forever. I'm not going to pat myself on the back and congratulate myself or make excuses. Oh, well, it's actually all right that I did this because I was so confident I was going to at least make it back doing that. No, there is no excuse for it. But there's also no reason to beat myself up because I'm not quitting trading. This is not the last time I'm going to take a loss. It's not the last time I'm going to make a mistake. So because I'm not going to quit, I'm not going to beat myself up. And that's what I want to show people. I used to just cry on days like this. I used to cry, literally cry, like a grown man crying, right? Embarrassing. I used to cry. It would ruin my rest of my day. I used to cry. And who knows, maybe I would cry if I blew above my top step accounts. Because I've only ever blown one XFA account, right? But my point being is that you just have to, every low, every high comes with another low, and every low should be higher than the last one. This low is higher than the last one, right? It's higher than the last one. It's just frustrating because you feel like you're invincible, right? When you're trading, you feel like you're invincible because you never do anything when you never do something because you think it's going to lose. You only ever do something because you think it could win. So you feel invincible. You feel like that you're right, that you have to be right. And then when you lose, it humbles you. It makes you, wow, what was I missing? Then you think, wow, I knew not to do this. I knew not to do this. I knew better than this. I knew better than that. I shouldn't have taken this trade because of this. I should have waited for tomorrow because of this. But the fact of the matter is you made a decision and you have to stand by it. Whatever the mistake is, whatever the result is, you have to stand by it. That's the only way. So I made mistakes. I traded bad. I did dumb stuff. I don't deserve to even have my top step accounts. But I need to chill out with all the negative stuff with my trading because what do I do from now on? The Apex accounts, they're $60 in profit. If someone gave me three PA accounts and said, here's your 3 accounts, you have $60 in profit, I'd be like, great. Sign me up. Give me those accounts. That's great. I just get the fresh accounts to trade. I mean, they're not fresh because I've lost a little bit of the drawdown. But I have $1,100 drawdown. I mean, I don't want to go down to another $1,100 and dig my way out anyway. So it doesn't even matter if I had them fresh. But I'm not going to give up now. The accounts are there. The top step accounts, we got lucky. God saved us today and blessed us for another day of trading those accounts for whatever reason that I don't even deserve to have these accounts still here. But God willing, we still have them, right? So what does that mean? It means I just show back up. I'm going to take tomorrow completely off. I'm not going to trade. I'm not going to make a video. I'm not even going to open the charts. I'm not looking at the charts tomorrow. It's FOMC, so I'm not going to trade before 2. And I don't need to be trading after 2, right? So I'm taking the day off tomorrow. But what do I need to do going forwards? I didn't lose all my skill. I didn't lose all my knowledge of how to read the charts. But I've been losing a little bit of that patience that I had. The patience to wait for a great setup. The patience to not overtrade. To say, you know what, I'm going to show back up tomorrow and make that back. It gets hard. Monday I didn't trade. Yesterday I didn't trade. Today I could have just taken one loss and left. Friday I didn't have a real winning trade all of last week because we kept getting stopped at break even on the runners. So it feels like it's been an eternity since we've had a good trade. But the fact of the matter is that's just how it goes sometimes. So the issues I need to resolve because my impatience, where does that come from? Wanting to get my payouts too soon. And wanting just to win, right? Feeling like I'm not good at trading. Feel like I haven't gotten a great trade in a while. Because, you see everyone online. They catch a banger trade every single day and they make thousands of dollars every single day. It's like, what's wrong with me? And then I look at it, like, and Blake's trading, PB Blake, I've been watching some of his trading recaps, and I'm like, wow, I literally took all these trades that he took. But what happened? I took them with 2 micros, and I didn't really make much, and I kept trading. So then I lost the profits. Last week, I took 3 of the same trades as him, but he had 20, 30, 40, 50K days, and I had nothing because of that. So I'm at a real tough point now where do I just trade 2 micros as if it's 2 minis and just don't worry about anything? Don't worry about how long it takes me to build a buffer on Apex. Don't worry about how long it takes me to get a payout. Don't worry if I ever get $200 days on the top sub accounts. Or what do I do? Or do I increase my size? Because part of my impatience comes from just the long term, like trying to build my accounts so quick, trying to get my payouts. Or do I just trade 2 micros because that gives me a comfortable buffer and just try and get back to what I'm supposed to do? So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just trade. I need to just trade 2 micros and be as serious. I can't give myself the excuse, oh, it's just 2 micros. It's just a little stab here. No. If I take one trade, it has to be the best trade I see. If it's a great trade, take it. And if my take profit is only 30 points and I only make $120 and I don't make the $200 day, who cares? I didn't get the $200 day. But what did I get? I got $120 across every account. That's what it's got to be. No more of this, oh, I'm going to try and take profit here for 20 points and I'm going to leave my runner for 80 points so I can get a $200 day. No, because then what does it do? It runs 40 points, then comes back down because it's never going to go up there. You're just hoping, right? You're getting greedy. So I got to get these $200 days out of my head. I got to get the buffer being built out of my head because guess what? If we can slowly get there and we can get these payouts on Apex and maybe another payout on these 2 accounts, that's all the proof I will need. I guarantee you that. If I can get another payout on each of these top step accounts and I can build the buffer on these Apex accounts and get a payout, that is all the proof I will ever need. With 2 micros, that's all the proof I will ever need. So I need to remember that. It's not about making $10,000 this month. It's about proving to myself that I can make money for the rest of my life trading. And how do I prove that? By accepting losses, by taking better trades, by being more disciplined, and proving to myself again. Because I've proven before, the account that I brought from 1,500 negative, I brought that to a payout. I brought another account to a payout. I've proven I can get payouts. I've proven my strategy can work. I've proven I can be disciplined. I've proven that walking away helps. I've proven all these things, but I need to double and triple down right now before it gets too late. If I go and blow the accounts, I blow the accounts, and it is what it is. We restart. We're not going to give up. But right now, I have a very good opportunity that if I can just do 2 micros, the goal is going to be, I don't care how long it takes, I'm using 2 micros per trade, per account, 2 micros, till we get those payouts. And I'm not going to do oh, I'm going to take 1 profit here for 20 points, and then I'm going to leave a runner for 80 points. No. If I get the $200 day, it's because the trade allowed me to get $200 because whatever, we were moving like that, right? And if we only get 150, we only get 150. And guess what? We're not going to go back into another trade, just make 50 more, just to get a payout. We're going to just focus on the intangibles, which is, am I taking a good trade? Am I holding properly? Am I taking a good trade? Am I holding properly? And then, win, lose, or draw, do I make the right decision, step away? That's all it is. Because if I just focus on the main thing, which is the charts, where's the good setup? What am I waiting for? What do I want to see happen? Where do I want to see the market go to? That's all the trading is. It's not about payouts. It's not about building buffers. It's about doing the right thing. So if I can prove to myself with 2 micros, maybe I do 3 micros because 2 is like, it's just hard to get those $200 days. Maybe we do 2 micro on Apex and 3 on the top step. I'm going to have to do some soul searching, right? I don't know the answer because it's difficult. It's difficult, dude. I don't know the right answer. I know most of you guys trade like 5 to 10 micros to 2, like, and it's just like, oh, what are you doing? But for me, I'm comfortable with the 2 micros. I'm gonna look back on my winning days, and let's see. On this account that I took my payout from, when I got the $200 day, I traded. Wow. 2 micros there, I made 300. That Friday was my last just great trading day. But they're there, they're out there. Just gotta wait for them. The other $200 day. See the ones that got us the payout. Really good trade there. That was $42 entry time. 4 micros on that trade for a $300 day. We did entry time. We did 4 micros there on that $200 day. We did entry time, 3 micros there on that $200 day. We did 3 micros on that $200 day. And we did 3 micros on that $200 day. That $200 loss. And then let's see the other account. $300, we did that with entry time. Did that across different trades. This one we did across different trades. And then this one we did across 3 micros, 2 micros, and then 3 micros. So it actually kind of does look like 3 micros is what got us the $200 days on our payouts. So what I'm going to do though, what can I do? What can I do? Well, I can do this. And I forgot that I wasn't showing you guys the screen. No, don't do that. Okay, 1200, 702. Okay, what am I going to do? Well, I can just trade 2 micros until we build this buffer up to 1,000. So $400 something. And then we can go with 3 micros. That's what the plan can be. Every $500 in profit we increase 1 micro. So we give ourselves a goal. It's not like we're stuck here forever. It gives us some motivation. Hey, if I do the right thing, I can increase size and I can get my payout. But we don't have, that's the whole thing, is don't force the process. These accounts, this is $400 of accounts here, Top Step, 400, 2 Express accounts, $400 there, and 400 in the Apex. That's $800. Don't throw these accounts away. I'm not paying a dime for these accounts. Trade these as long as forever. Who cares? I'm not in a rush. That's why I got to remind myself I'm not in a rush. Trade slow. Get more experience. Learn the market. The idea to increase faster. People are like, size up. Take 5 micros at least per account. What's that do for me other than make me money in the short term? Is this going to be the last 3 months ever that I'll be able to make money from the market? Is this the last 3 months ever my strategy is going to work? Do I need to make as much money as possible this month? If you're doing that, you have a scarcity mindset. And sometimes I get afraid. Maybe, is the market going to stop working someday? But if you believe that trading is going to work long term, then why do you need to scale up right now? Well, you're missing out on profits if you don't do this. Like, what if you have a great... I get it. But I haven't proven to myself that I can follow my rules forever. I should never have a crash out day, ever. Ever. I'm getting better at it. I'm doing it less often, but it should never happen. And the thing is, the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter. 2 micros is not the reason I'm losing. Just because I could go to 5 micros and get some fat payouts, what's that going to do for me? Absolutely nada. Nothing. Nothing's not going to do anything for me. Why? Why is it not going to do anything for me? Well, maybe because it's not going to be the last 2 months of the market. Like, I don't need to get a payout this month. I don't need to make a $5,000, $10,000 payout this month because it's not the last time the market's going to be here. It's going to be here forever. It's going to be here next month, the month after that. So it's more important for me to prove to myself that I have the skill. I need to forget about the payout. I need to forget about trying to get my YouTube view count up because I want to prove that I can do $10,000 a month and that I can get all these payouts. I can copy trade 20 accounts, that I'm the guy, right? No. Who cares about all these guys that you see that went from unprofitable in June to profitable now, and now they're making $10,000 a month? They're over leveraging. If you're trading 2 minis on a fresh account, 1 mini even on a 50K account, you're over leveraged. If you have stop losses that are bigger than 15 points, 20 points. If you have a stop loss that's over 20 points on average, you are gambling. That's $400 of risk per trade. So unless you're super, super confident and have tons of payouts to back you, you are gambling. You haven't built up the right to trade that size. Most of you guys haven't built up the right to trade more than 2 micros. You really haven't. That's the fact that a lot of you guys don't even deserve to be trading more than 1 or 2 micros. 3 at the most. You earn that. You earn 5 micros. You earn 10 micros. You don't just start doing it because you want to copy trade 5 accounts and make a $10,000 payout. You don't just start copy trading with a mini, right? You don't deserve that. I don't deserve that. I need to prove to myself that I can do it and that I will succeed. And the only way to do that is just to follow the process. So I have to sacrifice the fact that this month might end without me getting a payout. This month might end with me just slowly building up the account. But if I can get this account over $1,000 at the end of this month, and I can get the Apex accounts up $500 at the end of the month, that's a win. Who cares that I still have to make another 1,500 or another 1,100, right? Who cares if I need to make another 3 or 4 winning days, right? Who cares? I have all the time in the world. I need to build the skill. The skill is what's going to get you paid, not the random lucky days that you get, right? If I go on a 5-day win streak, but I can never win again, what's that going to do for me? I need the skill. I need the skill. So, apologize for the rant. Got to lock back in my mindset. I've been slipping bad. And it's just because I'm at that next level. I'm trading at the next level, which is 5 accounts, which is more risk, which is more whatever, which is seeing the success, wanting it bad. I have to calm myself down. I talked about this on Friday, and I need to just remember, hey, I've got to focus. So we learn from today, and we keep going. That's trading. That's why this is hard. That's why, again, who else puts up videos like this? Who else is honest like this? Not many people. This is the reality of trading. The raw reality of 18-year-old? No, this is the raw reality. Raw reality of me having my day in Miami with my penthouse with my Lamborghini and my millionaire girlfriend, and that's not the raw reality. This is the raw reality of what it takes to actually become, right? So, enough yapping. Not trading tomorrow. Not even going to turn on the charts. I might watch FOMC just because it's supposed to be crazy, but I'll watch on my phone because I'll probably be tempted to trade. Even right now I'm saying this and maybe I do trade, right? But we'll see. Hopefully I don't trade tomorrow. If I make a video tomorrow, it means I traded. But we'll be back on Thursday. If not, Madrid played today. I'm super hyped for that. Let's check if Arsenal's winning because I bet on them. They're tied 0s. Madrid play. Excited for that. Apex running 8% off. Run up code Diego. My Funded Futures. They're great accounts. Alpha Futures 10% off. Code Diego. Code Diego and all those firms. Helps me out. Supports me. Helps me put money in my pocket. So I appreciate anyone that uses that. And yeah, man, like I always say, who else be honest like this? Not many people. So I appreciate anyone that watched the video. I'm sorry for all the people that want to see me do well, and for all the people that want to enjoy these types of days for me. There you go, right? You got what you wanted. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you guys had a better day than me. Let me know how your guys' day went, and if you'll be trading FOMC tomorrow. I will not be. Peace out. Tell somebody you love them, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.